Good morning, everyone. Today, in this session, in this video, we are going to discuss. It is a new chapter. That is the laws of motion, and we know that in every particular motion, there is always need with some applied force. Okay, without force, we can't just change any body from the rest to motion. So we have already discussed that what is the just a basic idea about the force is what force is nothing but it is the rate of change of linear momentum, and or in other words we can say that force is equal to mass into acceleration produced in the body, and the direction of motion is always in the direction of the force applied. So all these things we have discussed earlier also. So what is the basic definition of force? In the previous classes you have also read that force is nothing but it is a pulling or a pushing effect of body. So it has ability to push or a pull to any body. Okay, so in your book a definition has written that a force may be defined as an external cause which changes or tends to change the state of rest or uniform motion of a body in a straight line. Okay, this is also in your definition written here that force is one external cause, okay, which changes the state of suppose a body is in a rest condition or a body is in a motion condition. So it can just change the body from the rest to motion or the motion to rest. So these are the definitions. Okay, literally meaning the same. Okay, so we know that there are two kinds of forces. Okay, one is a contact force and another is a non-contact force. Okay, so we will discuss one by one that what is contact force. Contact force is just having with the direct contact between the two surfaces. Okay, or we can say that the frictional force is a contact force. Here you can see the example here that suppose a body is lying on the ground, just on a plane surface, and if we are applying the force on this direction, okay, this direction we are applying the force. So where the frictional force will act, the frictional force will oppose the applied force, means it just oppose. Okay, because the body is in direct contact with the surface, there is a contact between the surface. So whenever applied force is just having here in this direction, the contact force is opposing in the opposite direction, that is in the reverse direction. Okay, and this result that they will be in opposite direction, means it is opposing it between the direct contact. And if you apply the force in this direction up to this direction, then the frictional force will act on the just in the reverse direction. Okay, in order to make it stationary. So here written here, a wooden block is placed on the tabletop. When a force acts on the block is moved along the left direction, instantly frictional force acts to oppose the motion. Okay, this is written as in your figure has just given here, means whatever the applied force is just having, the frictional force always acts in the direction opposite to the applied force. This is the main idea about this. So this is the first case of contact force. Second case is the normal reaction force. Okay, as you already know that when a body is lying on a ground or a plane surfaces, there are always there are four kind of forces act on a body to make it at stationary position. That is a applied force. When you are applying the force here, frictional force is always acts on the opposite direction, and the acceleration due to gravity, that is force of gravity, is always acting downward direction up to this direction, and this force of gravity will balanced by one another force in the upward direction, that is normal reaction force. So all these are forces always acts on a body to make a body at a stationary position. Second point is a normal reaction force. So in this case, normal reaction force, see here, suppose a body is lying on the plane surfaces, and we know that the force of gravity is always acting in the downward direction. This downward direction, F equal to mg, F equal to mg is the force at which the earth attracts each and every particle towards the center of the earth. So here weight is mg, okay, F, which is always acting downwards, and this force is always balanced by the normal reaction force. This is normal reaction force. This is also one kind of force, that is normal reaction force, which is always acting upwards. So these two conditions means this is also in contact with it, with the center of the block, means always these two forces acts at the center of the block, okay, center of mass, center of gravity. Suppose here is the center of gravity, so up to this level we are considering here, that is F equal to mg, that is weight of the box always acting downwards, and this contact, with this contact, it is normal reaction force is acting upwards in order to balance it, okay. So this is also in contact with each other, okay. So these are the contact forces, and if we just considering all the forces in the same condition, that if you are that mg is just applied by the force of gravity, and this is balanced by the normal reaction force, and if you are applying the external force to up to this level, then the frictional force will act in this direction. In this case, if the forces just balance each other, then we can say that the body is in equilibrium condition, means body is at rest position. So means all the forces, the resultant of all the forces on the block will be zero, we can say that. So in this case, we have discussed two kinds of contact forces, okay student. Now here is another one example, that is a tension force as applied through strings. Means whenever I string here is just a block here, or we can say there's some mass, okay, just hanged by a string with a finite support here is a support here. So whenever string is just hanged with a mass suspended downwards, then what happens here also, here is a mass, so every mass has some just force at which the force of gravity is acting downwards, and although it is just tied with a string, there is a tension force produced in the string, okay, and this tension force balance it, okay. So here the tension in the string will produce equal and opposite force, that is, we can say that it is balances. So here is also a direct contact between the string and the this force, that is weight of the body. So we can also say that the tension produced by the string is also one kind of contact force, okay. Just see here another case, that is a force exerted during collisions, okay. This is also one kind of contact force, that is force exerted during the collision, that is a force exerted during collision, that is when two bodies move towards each other. Suppose this is another body, this is another body, okay. So whenever they are collided with each other, what happens, this is a force, this is another force, so the direction of the forces will be what, this is opposite direction of movement, so it will oppose in the different direction. Why it is, because the force on A due to B will be in this direction, and the force on B due to A will be in this direction. This is written as the force on A due to B, means this will be in this direction, and the force on B due to A means FBA, this will be in reverse direction. So this is also in a contact, okay. So with these figures we have just concluded the 4 cases here, that how the contact forces just acting here. So what will be its definition should be, that is all forces which act on a body directly or indirectly through a connector. Means connector is very important. Means a connection between the surface and the body should be very important. So all these are the cases that the forces which always acting on the body should have some direct contact between the surface. Then only we can say that the body has some contact force. So all these are the cases. Now we are going to discuss about the non-contact forces. Non-contact force, what is non-contact force? Non-contact forces are those forces which doesn't have directly connector. Means there is no direct contact between the surface and the just forces. Okay, suppose we if you talk about the just here, see here, suppose we talk about the gravitational force. We know that gravitational force is always attractive in nature. Means every body in the whole universe, and we also know that gravitational force is a universal force, universal constant, universal just law. So gravitational force acting on every two point mass or a two bodies always attractive in nature with a force that is called gravitational force. So there is it doesn't mean that there is a medium needed between them. Okay, there is no any medium acting between the non-contact forces. So and also there is no direct contact between the two masses. So here gravitational force is always a non-contact force. Means the particles, the forces which are acting is invisible. We can't see the force. Okay, and there is also no any medium acting between the forces, but the forces is occurring, the forces is doing its own work. That is, everybody in the whole universe just acting towards just attracting towards each other with a force that is called gravitational force. So gravitational force is a just non-contact force. And we can also take the example of the electric force. Electric force is also like that is a charges. We talk about the charge. We can't see charges. Okay, electrons are moving from the positive to negative, and they are just acquiring the positive as well as the negative charge. Okay, and there is also some distance between them. So all these forces are just invisible in nature. We can't see them, and there is also no any medium. There is also no any medium required between the forces. So we can say that electric force is a kind of non-contact force. Okay, and it may be attractive or it may be repulsive, because if we gravitational force is always attractive in nature. But if we talk about the electric force, and electric force, or we can say that charges, like charges always repel each other, and opposite charges always just attract each other. So it may be, but generally we can say that the non-contact forces are attractive in nature, and there is no any medium acting between them. So electric forces, two unlike charges attract each other while like charges repel each other, but around an electricity charged body there is an electric field. The forces acting between the charged bodies is called electric force. So we can say that as a whole we can say that there is no direct contact between the two forces, two charge particle. Okay, so this is also kind of just a non-contact force. And another one thing is we can say that magnetic force also. What is magnetic force? Magnetic force is also a kind of force which is act between the just magnetic poles. Okay, suppose we can say that two unlike magnetic poles attract each other while two unlike magnetic poles repel each other. Now the force acting between the magnetic poles is called the magnetic force. Okay, so in the electric force we always find electric lines of force, means electric lines just taking part, and in magnetic force we always just acquiring the magnetic lines of force. So all these forces are acting without any medium, and we can't, and it is also invisible in nature. So we can say that these forces are non-contact in nature. Okay, now so we will discuss some general properties regarding the non-contact force, that is or we can just define it, that a force which acts on a body without any direct contact or a connector, means there is no any direct contact between the surfaces, okay, in case of non-contact. But what about in contact force? There is a direct contact between the forces. So a force which acts on a body without any direct contact or a connector is called non-contact force. And what is the general properties of non-contact force? They do not need a material medium to act on a body. Means I have told several times that material medium is quite unnecessary in non-contact forces. It may be in a contact force, but in a non-contact force, material medium is quite unimportant. Okay. And second point here in your book written that they are generally attractive in nature. They are generally attractive in nature. Okay. So up to this level we are just going to discuss. Dear student, just go through. We will meet in the next video. Okay, thank you.